All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video. Spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. It's Monday, so you know I got the first lady, the queen of the mighty LDBC in the building. Ashley's Corner. What's up, Ash?
Chilling. What is good with you, 78? What's good with everybody in the chat? Appreciate everybody for coming through. Appreciate you for having me again, 78. It's been good. I had a pretty good Mother's Day. And now I am chilling and ready to go to work after this nice ass cook we're about to have, y'all. I'm chilling.
Yes, indeed. That's what's up. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. If I missed y'all, go ahead, make sure, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all had a good day. Yeah, I went out to Mom's house and went on a barbecue for her. I was tired as ever barbecuing. Man, they worked me to death yesterday, man. Between my mom and my sisters. I'm like, look, it's only a few of us over here. What do we need all this meat for? But then at the end of the day, so I'm cooking all this meat, you know, off one bag of charcoal now on a little grill too. Not no big grill, a little grill. So I had to hook that boy up. But it was worth it though, because gave us a lot of good time, family time together. But I left with about 15 pounds of meat. Boy, I left with plenty of food, man. Carrying all that shit to the car at the end of the day. Shit, macaroni and cheese, baked beans, and fucking all them damn burgers and brats and shit. I'm like, cool. We're going to be eating off this shit all week. I put them greens in the freezer. As soon as I got home, took the greens. I told my mom to put them in a freezer bag. So she took like a quarter of the pot and put it in the freezer bag. I put them shits right in the freezer when I got home. So that way I ain't got to worry about that. I eat them next week sometime. I'll just defrost them. You know what I mean? But let's scroll up, see who we got in the building thus far. Let's see. Godson 777, what's happening with it, homie? Jeff the producer. Anwar Willis, Malik in the building. Pablo Escobar, Coach 67 Sports TV. Southpaw Boxing 77. Miami Snoopy 305. Rick Ross. What's happening with it, homie? All Around Strong LLC. LDBC or nothing. Daniel Mitchell is in the building. The lovely brown sugar Tay is in the building. What's up, sister? Tay up in here. My brother Joe Townsend, always coming through representing the money and the magic, you dig? Make sure y'all go check out onlyfans.com/money and magic. Go check out the good content that's over there, you dig? We got, let's see here. Main Event Mark in the building. What's up, Main Event? Hey, Mark, you coming to the meet and greet this year, man? I want to meet you, bro. Come on down to the meet and greet, man. Put something to the side and come on down, homie. Black Attack. Y'all must have forgot. I don't know how to pronounce your name. What's that, 11 Pier? I'm sorry, brother. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Felix Nunez in the building. James Washington. Yoel Mena. Craig L. The Real OG. Joey T. Brandon Adam Perry. Y'all must forgot. Mustafa. Trey Brown. Southwest Dice. Rod Neal. The Brothers UK. Stephen L. the Mizak. Fly Guy. One Up Films. Soul Power, a.k.a. Gamed Up Kennels is in the building. 88 Job. Pugilism and Politics. Random Thoughts. Young Deezy. Ty French, my bad, bro. Dillian G. Frequent Flyer RC, Marcus. Mr. Punch Out is in the building. Charles Jameson. XB Black Ice. All right, y'all, can't read everybody. Boxing and Barbecue. A Condo, LDBC, or nothing. What's happening with it? Snacks B. Salute to everybody. Can't read all y'all, but thank y'all for being here. Make sure y'all smash the like button, though. Get them on up there. All right. So, we had all over the weekend some fights, but to be honest with you, I only watched the one fight. Maybe I actually watched some other ones, but I didn't. I only watched the one fight, which was Rolly, because I kind of assumed Rolly was gonna knock this guy out in one round. Um, and I just want to see how Rolly looked coming off of his ass whooping to Tank Davis. So I want to see, okay, maybe Rolly gonna come out here with something to prove and just knock out this bum in one round, right? But Rolly was the guy who Rolly was supposed to fight tested positive for a banned substance, so he was removed, and they brought in a late replacement, the old Aztec brother from the Amazon rainforest. They brought him in there, and Rolly was getting his ass whooped. In my opinion, I haven't watched your video on the year, Ash, so I want to get your thoughts on what happened with Rolly Romero versus the Aztec Elder or the Amazon Elder. Uh, what you think happened in that fight?
Yeah, that Aztec, that shit, and I listened to your video. That shit was funny. That whole thumbnail and all that shit's funny. Him and the Aztec dude got the same nose and eyebrow, bone
Facts.
structure, and all that shit, yo. Ears and
That's what
all of
people.
that, yo. But anyway, the video, my when I watched that shit, because I had to watch the replay. I watched that shit, and Rolly looked like I said when he got knocked out. I thought Rolly was chinny after Tank said that he just threw the punch. He didn't put no power behind, didn't put that much power behind it. He didn't hit him hard type shit. I was like, yo, Rolly probably chinny, yo. He's probably that bully that never got his chin checked, and then once he did, he's gonna bully different. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he's doing. He's bullying different. Like he really wasn't even a bully no more. He wasn't himself. He didn't look like himself. In my video, I said he was supposed to yak. You was supposed to yak this dude. Dude, 40 years old, move kind of slow, he's staying kind of straight up, don't have good defense, don't really have good foot movement. You was supposed to go in there and treat him like your last 10 opponents. You supposed to go in there and treat him like Gigit and all them other motherfuckers. But nah, it's like he tried to do it, try to pull a Canelo out this bitch. Canelo tried to take a page out of Floyd's book. That's what it seemed like Rolly tried to do. Rolly tried to take a page out of the last person that whooped his ass. You try to take a page out of Tank's book by moving around the ring and trying to throw punches. Shit didn't look right, bro. That's not how you fight. During my video, I said, yo, you never go full retard. Like the movie Tropic Thunder. You never go full retard. Rolly been full retard for all of these years. It's been working for him. He got his own little style. He's awkward as fuck. An awkward fighter got to stay an awkward fighter. I don't know who told him it was cool not to practice streeting no more, karate, boxing, and street fighting. Like Bullet said, he fucking teaches him. Bullet said he don't teach him boxing. He teach him karate, street fighting, and boxing. Okay, that's called streeting in my book. I don't know
Right.
who told him to stop practicing streeting and start practicing trying to jab and box and move around the ring, but it don't look right and it didn't work for him. He looked bad as shit in the fight. You looked like you were scared to get hit. After the fight, when you said that he hit 1,000,000 times harder than Tank, even though this is 140, this is not 135, he's supposed to hit harder than Tank for real, for real. But Tank is who he is, bro. You just trying to save face. And for you to say that he hit 1,000,000 times harder than Tank after the fight just lets us believe that you were scared to get hit. That's what the fuck it looked like. Tank didn't look like he was scared to get hit by nobody when he moved around the ring. He's a smaller fighter. He's supposed to do what the fuck he's doing for real, in order to produce the effect that he produces. That shit, he always gets knockouts. He's got a slow punch output. Like all of that shit is him. This dude went full retard his whole life and then tried to turn around and fight this elder, this 40-year-old man, like he was a boxer or some shit. He looked bad. He lost the fight. He's supposed to have 3 L's on his record. You got Jackson Marina is supposed to have won in a UD decision against him. You got stopped by Tank and he should have lost on Saturday night. Because for real, he didn't do nothing to win that fight. And that was a real knockdown. That he got knocked down in the 3rd round by that straight left. That shit was real. Yeah, and that's what he gets for backing straight up and then bending at that. You're going to back up, and then once you can't back up no more, you're going to lean back. Like, bro, the dude is an idiot. You should have kept fighting the way you was fighting all of these years, bro. And then he was boasting about the way he fight. Sounds so stupid when he be talking to reporters and shit. He was like, you seen my stuff, right? You know. I got my own style. I got my, like, bro, you sound so corny, but you stuck by it. You know what I'm saying? Like, ever since he did that one interview and people was asking, I think it was Brian Custer, and people was asking questions, and somebody told him, it was like, do you know that we really like you because of your personality, not your fighting style? He was like, damn, I am aware though. I am aware. So what made you change the shit? Just because they said they don't like your fighting style? Now they don't like your personality and fighting style, bro. Because this after that fight, the way he was talking, the way he was acting was not likable. I don't care what nobody say.
Right.
It was not likable. He was acting like he earned that damn title. Everybody know you gonna sit on it like I thought you was. All you want is Ryan Garcia. Bet. Okay? I bet Ryan Garcia beat your motherfucking ass if you go in there and fight him like he did. And this is proof that all of these motherfuckers that's in these smaller weight classes just for Gervonta Davis. I put a short out there about Rolly, and about Rolly saying that he lost 17 pounds overnight. He passed out twice.
Right, I seen that.
He said this nigga said that he lost his hair, and I showed you he got 2 bald spots on the back top of his head. Nigga, 27 years old.
Yeah.
Rolly did all of that just for a payday. It's not because, and he only reason why he fought Tank like that is because Tank is small. This is proof. He knew this man had punching power. Tank got a bigger knockout rating than the Elder, and a better resume. So you know that Tank got power and boxing IQ. But you see how he fought Tank? Just because he's a smaller fighter, shorter arm reach. He thought he could go in there and bully Gervonta Davis. You ain't even try to bully the Elder because he was visibly your size or a little bit bigger. This is why I keep saying I can't give nobody flowers until they fight somebody on their level or their size and on their level, bruh. Like, this dude wasn't even... They probably was on the same level, or Elder was probably better than Rolly, but they were the same size. Rolly fought totally freaking different.
Yep.
Nigga should have never went full retard if he was going to plan on backing out the shit. You can't just turn around and stop being an awkward fighter. That's not how it worked. Right, you had one training camp. This nigga got knocked out. Tank fought 2 Garcias this year, and you just fighting. Come out this bitch trying to fight all different and shit. And the crazy thing is, after it didn't work, like, damn, you should have tried something else. And I seen him trying to go for it and throwing big combinations. Rolly judge of distance was whack. It was off like a motherfucker, yo. Judge of distance was whack. He didn't have no accuracy whatsoever in his punches.
Right.
He threw the punches in his body and stuff and was moving so tough. When his left thigh hit the other dude's leg, it made him fall down. He didn't even land a punch. I'm like, damn, Rolly. You honestly look like you're not supposed to be a professional.
Right.
You look trash. And this is everybody's successor. It's not ours. You know what I'm saying? None of us and the people here, I don't think none of us are Rolly fans and never was Rolly fans, but this is their successor. It's the same shit I said about Ryan. This is their successor. Y'all got to eat that now. Tank beats your successor, so eat it. Like, it is what it is. Old media wanted Ryan to be that dude. Ryan got beat, and it is what it is. Rolly still got stupid-ass fans, too, because after that fight, when he jumped on a turnbuckle, they was chanting his name. I'm like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's some weirdos out there.
There's certain fighters just have more casuals than they do real fans. They have, matter of fact, I'm not going to say more. They have casual fans and not no real fans. They just have casuals, and Rolly is one of those guys. Rolly don't have real fans. He just have casuals.
He
That's
know
why
that,
no
though.
matter what he does, no matter what he does, they still gonna like it, still gonna applaud it, still gonna act like he's the shit. Man, fuck him. He shouldn't have went full retard if he wasn't gonna stay like that. Nigga, you need to go back full retard. That's the only way that you gonna beat this motherfucker in the rematch. Because he probably whoop your ass again if y'all fight again. But I'm more than sure all he wants is Ryan Garcia because he wants a big payday. Yeah. I guarantee you, what they think, he kept saying, oh, I was up on the marquee with Gervonta Davis. I made that fight. You know, I was Tank's biggest blessing and he was mine before he fought Ryan Garcia. That's what he was saying. Like, him and Ryan is acting like they made the fight. Like, that's the reason why the fights did so good, is because of their star power. And Rolly keeps saying that he a star. Bro, you fought in the arena with 2,000 motherfuckers.
Right.
They gave him an arena with 2,000 motherfuckers. Rolly is born and raised in Las Vegas, and they booed him after the fight. So it is what it is, man. You're not no motherfucking star. And if you and Ryan fight each other, your numbers ain't going to touch Ryan's and Tank's. It's not. And even though y'all are the two supposed to be biggest trash talkers and the two biggest names as far as the shit talkers that Tank's fought, y'all just got the fight because you talk shit. Rolly and Ryan only got it because they talk shit. And still claim that they this and they that. You got Oscar De La Hoya saying that he the king of pay-per-view. Bet. You and Rolly fight, let's see what them numbers do. That's really what I got to say about the fight, though. That's really what I was saying in my video, too, though.
Right.
But fuck Rolly.
Yes, indeed. 888 job in the super chat, showing love. Salute, homie. He says the old man Aztec warrior had the old man strength. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Had the old man strength for Rolly. Suit to the village brother in the super chat. What it do? He say, not the full retard. Yeah. yeah. Rolly got that. You know, he got that special strength. Like my cousin Boo Boo, that's slow. My cousin Boo Boo was, he had that retard strength. Brown Sugar Tay Tay in the super chat. Appreciate you, sister. She say, salute First Lady and the General. Thank you. Coming through, showing love with a pretty self. Let me see what we got here. My brother Drew Titan, LLC, is in the building. What's happening, Drew? He said, when sis said, full retard, I fell out my seat. Yeah. Yes, indeed. The homie main event, Mark, what it do? He said Barroso killed what he eat with blowguns. Facts. That's a fact. That's how he eat. That man used blowguns, and he a master of that shit too. Yeah, silent warrior type motherfucker. He be sniping motherfucker with that shit. He more accurate than a sniper rifle with that damn blowgun. That little whistle he got. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. Barroso whooped on Broly's ass from round 1 to 12-0, whatever it lasted. He whooped his ass, and what happened is Tony Weeks, who we ain't talked about yet, but Tony Weeks is a fucking disgrace. Tony Weeks' ass needs to be fired. He needs to be suspended. You want to change boxing, you got to start suspending judges and referees. I think that what needs to happen for every judge, depending on where they're seated, it needs to be a recording of the fight, a camera angle being recorded of the fight nonstop from the judge's corner, from the judge's side of the ring, so that when you review their judge scorecards, and it's ridiculous, you can see what they see. And because, the fight look different depending on where you at in the ring, where you seated. So they might miss certain punches, but sometimes it's blatant bullshit. So that's what they should do. And it ain't gonna cost nothing. Fucking YouTube channels, when they do video, a good YouTube channel, they record 2-3 angles anyway. You know what I'm saying? They edit that shit. So I know boxing can do that shit. If a YouTube channel could do it. So yeah, you put that fucking GoPro on one of these motherfuckers' hats and glasses or some shit, and let their asses up, and see what the fuck the judges are seeing. Referee, Tony Weeks need to explain what the fuck he was doing when he jumped in and stopped that fight for no apparent reason. The elder was whooping on Rolly ass. Rolly was finna lose. He was down on every scorecard. Tony Weeks jumped in because the fight wasn't going as planned. They thought Rolly was gonna smash the gas on him. Leonard Ellerby and all these rest of these idiots are always telling me, Rolly's strong. Who gonna be Rolly? Rolly's strong. Look, you gotta have power to get rid of Rolly. Rolly, how you gonna keep him off of you? Rolly is trash, bro. The man is trash. Stop trying to hype up this dude just because, like you said, Ashley said, he got the little retard strength. I'm trying to hype this dude up, bro. There's a lot of people who's strong as hell. I knew this one nigga named Big Hand Lonnie. I shouldn't even say his name. They might get mad, come looking for me. But it was just one dude back in the day. It was just one nigga back in the day. They used to call him Big Hand Lonnie. This nigga had a huge hand that was swole up because it was some type of birth defect. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he was in school. He had this big hand, but he used to knock niggas the fuck out with that big ass hand. Knock niggas the fuck out. You start messing with him, making fun of him about their hand, he gonna take that hand and go upside your fucking head. I'm talking about boom, knocking niggas the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And I knew a lot of motherfuckers who had special X-Men strength. Rolly got special X-Man strength, okay, but he also got weaknesses, right? And the weakness is he can't fucking fight. He can't fucking fight. The man is a Rolly. You know who Rolly should have been fighting? Rolly's the type of dude who, if he was around like 15, 20 years ago, you could put him in there with Kimbo Slice type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Put him in them street fight type of things where he can look like he know what he's doing. But, Rolly is trash in boxing. Absolute trash. The man has been gifted. How many times has Rolly been given a gift? He should be like what? He should have like 4 losses or 3 losses. It's unbelievable.
3.
Tears Frank in the super chat. What it do, fam? Appreciate you coming through with the 5-piece. He say, Ash be cooking like a motherfucker fire. He says, y'all better not be listening to this live and not subscribe to the sister. Salute, General. Yes, sir. I be trying to tell them, but they don't be want to listen, bro.
Appreciate
People don't listen to me. Right? Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the sister channel. After the video, I'll make sure I put the link to her channel in the description. But you can find it on YouTube. Just type in Ashley Corner. Ashley with 2 E's and not a Y. And Corner with a K. All right. So here, let me see here. So yeah, what's going to happen to the elder now? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Last I heard, they put him on a plane back to the Amazon. And he can go out there and live his hunter-gatherer lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate because this man could have won the fight and changed his whole life. He could have changed the life for his people. He could have modernized everything out there off this dub. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they do to him. All to protect Rolly Romero with his trash ass. Rolly is trash. Rolly better not talk. See, Rolly thing is this. Rolly is only popular because he talk hella shit. His mouthpiece is A1. Rolly got an A1 mouthpiece, right? He can't fight worth shit, but he got an A1 mouthpiece. A1 mouthpiece is only good if you can back it up. At least sometimes. You ain't got to back it up 100% of the time. But 80% of the time, you can shock the world and shit. Then, hey, that's a good, Hector Camacho, he was a shit talker. And it was good. He could fight. Adrian Broner, right, could fight. But, Broner started slipping. Prince Nassim, right? Prince Nassim only really got whooped by one motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That just broke his spirit and shit. But, Rolly talked hellified shit and only beat chumps. He couldn't even beat the elder. The man stepped up against Tank, got smashed. Right? And they allowed him to keep talking shit. Now he's sucking T.O. dick. Oh, yeah, T.O. Me and T.O. never fight. So the reporter asked him, well, what about for $20 million? To fight? No, I wouldn't fight T.O. He was a dumb motherfucker. You and T.O. is the same ugly. You and T.O. is the same stupid. You know what I'm saying? You and Teofimo Lopez, just weirdos. You wouldn't fight T.O. for $20 million. You was a weirdo. What the fuck T.O. ever done for you? That ain't your fucking brother. Motherfucker ain't did shit for you. You got me fucked up. I'll fight my brother for fucking $20 million. You got me fucked up. Me and my brother gonna fight. I'm gonna talk him, hey, bro, hey, they finna give us $20 million to fight. Shit, afterwards, we can go to Red Lobster and get some of them biscuits and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, you got me fucked all the way up. What kind of friend is you or brother are you? But y'all wouldn't break bread together. Man, it's insane, bro. Ain't no fucking way. Just a weirdo. Part of this weirdo generation. But anyway, Ash, what you think should happen to Tony Weeks at this point? Tony Weeks, I heard he admitted he made a mistake. I heard that. I think I seen the title on Blue Blood video, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. But if that's true that he admitted he made a mistake, we all know he did. What should happen to Tony Weeks? If you ran boxing, what should happen?
Man, back to that $20 million though, man. My brothers would fight me for $20 million.
Right.
It give me the blues. But anyway, when it comes to being if you don't have no disciplinary action, people gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. So just take away the police system. What do you think is gonna happen to this country? If nothing's gonna happen to you because you do whatever you're gonna keep doing, it's just gonna get worse. So something definitely needs to happen. Ben, Tony Tony been doing this shit for. I didn't see that high top fade like you talked about. He said, "Don't never trust nobody to keep a cool."
Right.
And keep that damn high top. He done his high top fade been like that shit for 30 years straight. He been doing this shit forever. He should know better. And somebody said he's the same ref that was reffing the fight with David Morrell when he almost killed that Adios dude. Bruh, so how the fuck you let that fight go all the way to there? But you stopped this one immediately. Like, I think that shit was done on purpose. Honestly, I think a lot of people want to be refs and they got enough. They should start firing these motherfuckers for real, for real. But in this case, since, you know, I believe there's nothing happening, you know what I mean? He needs some type of warning. And I don't do warnings. You should straight up suspend his ass. And if he does it again, suspend him in third time's a charm. You can never referee professional boxing again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the shit that's going on right now in boxing is fucking up the sport. And you see this older man, this is probably his last time having a real shot. And they, you know, being a box, like, these referees don't know shit. I don't know one referee that's a retired fighter and turned to a referee. Like, y'all don't know what this shit is and how long it takes to prepare and how much energy and money it takes to pay the team just for a fight to happen. For you to just straight take somebody's fucking dream away, you know what I mean? And we seen this shit even uglier situations with that dude Fox, and he straight up watched the dude for the whole goddamn fight, and they still gave it to the Spanish dude. Like, we already know boxing is corrupt. This right here does not make it any better. For real, Rolly doesn't even deserve this shot. He's coming off of a loss, and at that he got stopped. When you move up, it's not like he had a title and won and he deserves a title shot at a new weight class. That's how Rolly got treated as if he's a champion, y'all. Rolly got treated as if he was Devin Haney and had the WBA and moved up to challenge for the other WBA. Like, that's really how it works when you're a champion. This motherfucker didn't even have the damn WBA real title at 135. He didn't even have it. He didn't even have a secondary title. Tank had it. This motherfucker had an interim title at, you know what I'm saying, at 135, and then fought for the baby title against Tank, lost, got knocked out in 6 rounds, moved up, and got treated as the champion. You lost the fight, got dropped, and then they cheated for you to have it. Like, bruh, this shit, Tony should not be able to ref for, like, suspension is 6 months. Or if matter of fact, they should do it like this. If a referee don't ref, but every 4 months, your next 4 times you supposed to ref, you ain't going to. That should be better. Take away all of that shit. If you referee every 4 months, the next 4 times you referee, you ain't going to be. And see if you think twice about wanting this to be your career or not. You know what I'm saying? Because just like in boxing, you had Canelo was suspended, but he only fights every 3 months anyway. So a suspension was nothing. You know what I mean? Like, that's usually, I don't want that. I want something like, if you don't ref but every 4 months, you're not gonna ref for the next 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got 4 times that you supposed to ref, you're not going to. That's what a real suspension is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody work every day. You know what I mean? So when you get suspended, it's for the next few days. But I mean, the next few days, they ain't gonna ref any goddamn way. The next couple months, they're gonna ref any damn way. So yeah, they should suspend their ass for the next few paychecks. Make sure they don't get those. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it just be a few months. Just make it be a few paychecks. You ain't gonna get. You're not gonna ref for those fights.
Right.
Definitely. Tony Weeks, I think, did this shit on purpose, yo, because he's been around for years, man. And I do believe he's friends with Floyd. And we already know.
Well, he's definitely friends with Floyd.
Right. We already know Floyd is friends with Rolly's father. That's why Rolly's in this fucking situation. So let's just be done with it. For real. Fuck Tony Weeks for that. For real. Because I thought he was a good ref, though. But this shit right here stinks bad. Real bad. He don't even supposed to be here. Yeah, he got the shot, got the special treatment, and you fucking took the opportunity away from the elder? Nah, that's not cool.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. First, let me say this. Never trust a man with Moesha Daddy haircut. Never. Any man, any black man that's walking around with Moesha Daddy haircut, do not trust him. You can't trust him. That's the coon haircut, jigaboo haircut. Every black man like that is up to no good. Any black man who got an afro slash high top, nah, bro, it's gonna be one or the other. Okay, either you're gonna have a fro or you're gonna have a high top. And if you're gonna have a high top, you got to have a fade on the side. I'm not fucking with no nigga with this haircut. That's the acceptable Negro haircut. That's the cut that white folks like. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, hire, yeah, that's just Frank. Hire Frank. He's all right. You know, fuck that shit. I'm not fucking with nobody with that cut. Another thing, I think Tony Weeks should be suspended. Like Ashley said, for at least year and a half, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't be able to referee nowhere. Make him feel it for that shit he did. And I think the fight should be overturned. The decision should be ruled a no contest. That was ridiculous. You can't just do the elder like that. Barroso fought too hard. If that, like, that's discouraging to other young up and coming fighters. Like they see some shit like this happening, like, goddamn, well, what the fuck? Motherfucker fight all this time for this moment, before you get a title shot, then you win it, and the motherfucker just jump in and stop it. Rig that shit. The last time I saw something similar to this, it wasn't as worse as this, but similar, was when I think Carl Froch was fighting George Groves. I think it was the first time he fought Groves. Groves was whooping on Carl Froch, and then something happened. I can't remember. I'm a little rusty. I ain't seen this fight in years. But I think the referee just jumped in and stopped it. As soon as Carl Froch hit Groves or hurt him, then like they just jumped in and stopped the shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, okay, this is some straight bullshit. Straight bullshit. But other than that, all week I've been hearing, well, in the week build up to this fight, I've been hearing about Rolly Romero versus Ryan Garcia. Okay? For whatever reason, they want that fight, Rolly and Ryan, and I just think it's ridiculous. Ashley, what happens in Rolly? First of all, is Rolly and Ryan worthy of fighting? Was that worthy of a pay-per-view fight? I'm personally not buying that shit. But is that a worthy pay-per-view fight? And what happens in the fight?
Hell no. It's not a worthy pay-per-view fight. It's a worthy main event. That's about it, yo. That's the most y'all get. And give them something they can sell out too, so they can talk some shit, because they ain't gonna sell out no huge ass stadium, in my opinion, yo. But I mean, what happens during the fight? Really, since Rolly is fighting like he's scared to get punched, like his punch resistance is fucked up. You know what I mean? And they sparred each other, and before Tank fought Rolly. Before Tank fought, both of them. Before Tank fought Rolly, Rolly was kind of kissing Ryan's ass as far as his power. After Tank fought Rolly, Rolly was talking about Ryan like Ryan will sleep Tank, and Ryan's left hook is wicked. That shit crazy. You know what I mean? Tank went all of these rounds with Fonseca, and Rolly went in there and just knocked him out with one punch in 2 rounds like it was nothing. And like that's how he was talking. Like, so if you talking like that about Ryan's power, you already sparred him. And since then, Ryan looks a lot better since they sparring session as far as his power wise anyway. He said he beat Ryan's ass when they sparred. That's not really what I seen. You know what I'm saying? You hit Ryan with a good shot in the sparring session, but other than that, Ryan was kind of beating you the whole time he was sparring. Like, when it comes to this fighting in real under the lights, it's like Rolly fight like he not trying to be a meme again. You know what I'm saying? And since Ryan went one extra round than Rolly did. He didn't turn into a meme for real, because he chose not to get up. But like, I think Ryan is going to think that, and Rolly's going to give him respect as far as his power, just like he gave the elder respect. And Ryan's faster, you know what I'm saying? A lot faster in hand speed than the elder. Like, I think Rolly's going to go in this fight timid, and Ryan is going to let them things fly. And Ryan is going to make Rolly look bad as a bitch and probably beat his ass. No bullshit.
Yeah. It's that fight between Ryan and Rolly can go either way to me. I think that Ryan can definitely stop Rolly easily, because Ryan is miles ahead of Rolly. when it comes to boxing skill. Rolly's awkward though, and Ryan ain't got no chin. I think that and Ryan ain't got no heart either. So I don't know what's gonna happen in that. If Rolly come out there confident and he not afraid like he was afraid with the elder, if he come out there like, yeah, if they hype him up, you know what I'm saying? If they hype him up and he really believe that shit he be talking, and he come out there and put some smoke on Ryan early, he can possibly stop Ryan. But I'm not gonna be impressed either way because they both chumps. They both is hype job. These dudes have been manufactured and created. These dudes are nothing, man. These are not real fighters.
That's why they need to fight each other to cancel. One of them got to go. They got to cancel each other out.
Mm-hmm. Get them the fuck out of here. Code 189 in the super chat showing love. Salute, homie. Coming through with the 5-piece. He says, never trust a dude with a Burger King kids fade with no lineup. He says, damn, Supercut fade Tony knew he was wrong. Yeah, he knew he was wrong. That bullshit. He need to get that shit off his head. I know that. Mr. J Dub 20 Texas in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, brother. He says, salute 78 in Ashley. Yes, sir. Salute. D-Man Jr. in that super chat with the 5-piece. Salute. He says, salute to my brother 78 in Ash. He said, my brother in Ash 78. And don't trust a black man with a Mario mustache either. Yeah. Can't do it. Can't do it. It's a lot of stuff you can't trust these knuckleheads running around out here in these streets. David Jackson, salute. He says Ryan will knock Rolly out cold at 140. Yeah, he can, definitely can. I just don't got no faith, no confidence in either one of them. You know what I'm saying? Ty French 600 in the super chat. What it do? He says a double KO draw with a winner or both quit. With no winner or both of them quit. Yeah. Well, I think, like I said, that fight can go either way between Ryan and Rolly. I would lean towards Ryan, but it ain't no telling, bro. Both of them is manufactured trash. Ryan has been built on social media. Unfortunately, in boxing, he's been built for his looks because grown men have decided, not women, but grown men have decided. Grown men decided that Ryan was attractive, and they say, like Bernard Hopkins say, he's gorgeous. Bernard Hopkins say, which is, I don't know how the fuck Hopkins got away with saying that shit. Like that's how you know that we getting too old because the era is changing. Like a nigga couldn't say no shit like that back in my day. Nowadays, a nigga can say that Ryan Garcia is gorgeous and nobody say shit about it. Like everybody act normal. Like it ain't shit. Like Bernard Hopkins is a weirdo, straight weirdo. Nigga touching no tank at the weigh-in for no fucking reason. Trying to rub the crease of tank back and shit. I looked at that shit in slow mo. This nigga,
the small of it.
Yeah, this nigga like grabbed the crease of tank back. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dog? Weird ass nigga. Fucking creep. Bernard Hopkins is an old creepy ass nigga. That's the nigga you don't want to share a cell with if you get locked up. You don't want your mama dropping you off at his house talking about, it's your Uncle Bernard. I'm finna run to the store real quick. No. Fuck that. I'm going with you. I stay in the hot ass car. Nobody want to be dropped off by Uncle Bernard house. Oh, weird ass nigga with that gap standing in your face and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know he a weirdo.
Okay. Yo, one thing's for sure though. The press conferences probably get better numbers than the fight because Rolly versus Ryan is going to be a lot of shit talking.
Right.
It's going to be a lot of shit talking. That shit will be hilarious, yo. For real. The shit talking alone will be so damn funny. You know, Coach Bullet and Coach Calvin supposed to fight each other for charity, right?
No, I ain't heard that.
Yes.
When is supposed to happen?
Yes. They supposed to fight each other twice. I think sometime in June. Somewhere on their page they have their first face off. They got their first face off, and I found footage of both of them saying that they was going to fight each other. Like it is some legit shit. That shit gonna be funny, and I want to watch it.
Man, I'm gonna watch that.
I want to watch that shit.
Yeah, but Coach Calvin is older though. Like, he older and shit, man. I don't want to see Coach Calvin go out there and
Coach Calvin be taking punches from Tank during sparring, yo. During like you can see they whole IG page and shit. Like they be sparring sometime. He be dropping Coach Calvin. Coach Calvin when he be holding the mitts. Shit, he punched Coach Calvin in the face right before he fought Ryan. I seen the shit on the Showtime. They showed it in the back. They showed it in the back room. He ate a left from Tank and then he did the shit right. Like, okay, now do it or whatever. He did the shit, the combination quick as shit. I was like, damn. They say the other coaches say Coach Calvin got retard straight. That's what they say.
Damn.
I was laughing like shit, yo. Like, but this is supposed to be for charity. They both are cool, kind of. You know what I'm saying? They're not like they don't have no beef in between each other. I think it'll be cool. Bullet. I pulled it up, yo. I can't remember what his name is, but Bullet used to fight. He got a weird ass name. I can't remember, but I went live and I brung his whole fucking resume up on my screen. Bullet used to get his ass beat as a pro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So I think it'll be very entertaining. He used to get dropped a lot and all that shit. So, he was one of the people that had a short boxing career and he used to get beat up a lot. So I think it'll be interesting to watch, if nothing else. I'm gonna watch that shit.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Um, Let me ask you this though, Ash. Let me switch gears to the Charlo brothers. Jamal Charlo. It's being reported that he's willing to go straight into a Demetrius Andrade fight and not fight tune-ups to get back in shape or whatever. It's been reported he won't go right into a Demetrius Andrade fight. You think that's a good idea, or how do you think that fight goes?
You said Charlo?
Jamal Charlo, yeah.
Without a tune-up? After 2 years and a half, probably. Who knows when the fight's gonna happen? It's been 2 years since his last fight, and I don't really know what's going on with him. But people said he lost everything, and so he got a lot of stuff going on out of the ring. And if it's stuff going on out of the ring, so not gonna let you have you fight for 2 years, then that's something that's weighing down on your mental as well. I think he needs a tune-up before he fights Boo Boo Andres because he might get his ass beat. I'm just being honest. Jamal Charlo's a very good fighter. He has power and all of that. But the thing is that Boo Boo is an awkward fighter. That's what makes him hard to hit a lot. And he got his own pop. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Boo Boo has the best chin. However, I don't. Like, that's the only chance that I can give Charlo is a puncher's chance. But you've been inactive. And inactiveness takes away from the best fighters. You know what I'm saying? Even in fucking damn near every sport, even when it comes to basketball, have somebody not touch a basketball or nothing for 2 years and then see if they can shoot that jumper just as well as they did. They can't. I guarantee you. I don't care who they are. Practice continues to, you know what I'm saying, practice continues to make you good and better at the same time. And he ain't been doing shit. You know what I mean? Who knows what the hell he been doing? You know what I mean? And if he ain't in the gym, he could have been gaining weight, could have been not eating correctly. He could have been doing a lot of shit, you know? I'm not saying that he can't do it, because I know he can come back and make weight, make a good comeback. But I think you need a tune-up first just to see where you at. Everybody needs a tune-up. Just see 2 years, bro. I mean, it's not like you're coming back off of an injury. I shouldn't say that because maybe he has been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? But Boo Boo is somebody that you chose not to fight. I don't know why you chose not to fight him, but the fights never happened. And it seems like he was the one pushing for it, and he's still pushing for it. He switched promotional companies just to, get the fight. So I think Cuz needs a tune-up, yo, because he might very well go in here and get his ass beat. And I don't want to hear it's because of the ring rust, because you made that decision not to have a tune-up on some Earl Spence shit. So I mean, Boo Boo is not a game. He's not a walk in the park. He's not an easy win, yo. Like, regardless of what people say or what people think, he's not gonna roll over for Charlo. And he wanted this fight for a while. He gonna take all advantage of the shit. All advantage, man. I think you need a tune up though. For real.
Right. Okay. Salute to Jermaine 419 in the super chat. Appreciate the love. He says, don't want to see Ryan versus Rolly. They good friends, so the fight might be staged like WWE match. They will plan the whole thing out. Yeah, they are friends, and it's gonna be some fuck shit either way, man. Even if they come in there serious, it's gonna be some fuck shit. D Man Jr. in the super chat, appreciate the love. He says when B Hop grabbed Tank's back and said and he said he was about that life. I wonder what he really meant. I know what he meant.
Everybody about some zesty shit.
Yeah. You grab a man by his back, his lower back, and then say I'm about that life. Yeah, it's only one way you can mean that. The fuck did that mean, bro? You grab a nigga on his lower back. That's what you grab girls. You don't grab no man by his lower back. Hey, come here, let me holler at you real quick. You know about that life. Weird ass nigga. We have a weirdo. But anyway, as for Jamal Charlo, I seen him doing some interviews and stuff like that, and he's struggling with all this stuff. He got girl problems and shit, and family problems and shit. So he got custody of his children and all that. I heard. So that's all good. That's the good stuff. But him trying to fight Andrade right now, I want to see the fight. The thing is, I think he should have a tune-up, but if he has a tune-up, now we don't know nowadays if he gonna still get the Andrade fight, because the more stalling these guys do, it seems like more and more shit get fucked up with them. So I don't really care either way however they do it, but they should make the Demetrius Andrade versus Charlo fight. Andrade has been in these weird situations with weird promotional and managerial companies for a long time. He finally get to the PBC, and now it's some bullshit. Now we can't get the fights we want because all this other shit going on, random dumb shit. You know what I mean? And what the fuck is up with Keith Thurman? That's another nigga. Keith Thurman Keith getting on my fucking nerve. I swear. Keith Thurman, I saw an Instagram video where I think he in his house or something, talking about Earl Spence need to fight him and blah blah blah, and Earl needs his name on his resume. Now he talking about Terrence Crawford need him on his resume. Like, Keith, listen, bro, I don't want to hear this shit from you. When I used to talk to you and interview you, I told you how this shit gonna work, bro. I specifically asked you when you was the hunter, if you was a wolf. I said, look, bro, when you get into a position where you the man, are you gonna fight these guys, or are you gonna do the same thing that you accusing Mayweather doing, Pacquiao doing? No, man, I'm on all the smoke. I'm this, I'm that. As soon as you got there, got them couple of belts, you start acting funny as fuck. You know you did. You start acting brand new. Your energy changed. You didn't want to fight Earl Spence, right? Terrence Crawford moved up the weight when you was a unified champion. You didn't want to fight Terrence Crawford. Talking about some, who's Terrence Crawford? What he done? He ain't done nothing, and he ain't nobody. Like, bro, this is a motherfucker undisputed champion moving up. Why not smoke him? You know what I'm saying? You fucking dismissed the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now you out here in a position where you begging and shit. Bro, fuck you, bro. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it or your team. That's some bullshit, dude. You acting for you. I don't respect niggas who act funny. All right? You one way, be that way. You a real motherfucker, be solid all the time. Don't start acting funny because you think you got some belts and you high and mighty all of a sudden now. Nigga, I was talking to your ass before. Didn't nobody want to talk to you. Motherfucker, Fight Hype, Fight Hub. None of them niggas want to talk to your ass. Didn't nobody give a fuck about you. Then all of a sudden you win belts and start acting brand new. Man, fuck out of here, bro. Nobody got time for that stupid shit. You ain't no celebrity no more. It's over for you. You know what I'm saying? You missed your reign was short like leprechauns, nigga. It's a wrap. That's what happened when you a fake motherfucker. Real Spill Midwest Boxing Talk in the super chat showing love. Salute. He said Keith said EJ should thank him for ducking him. Yeah, talking about some yeah, if I would have fought EJ back then, he would have got a chump change for fighting me. Now he fights me, he gonna make more than me. I mean, it's a big fight. Bro, shut up, man. Shut up. This is desperation. The desperation in this nigga voice right now. Sucker shit.
I need to watch that shit if he said all of that. I seen the thumbnail with Keith on it, but I didn't push that shit. I guess that's what you're talking about. I need to watch that shit. Keith be lunching, man. My God, yo. He always had that bright skin energy, not light skin energy. He got bright skin energy, yo, for real. Like he looked like one of them people. All he had to do was speak a different language, you would swear he wasn't black. That motherfucker could be from the Philippines if he had a little bit more curl in his mustache, for real.
Mhm.
Like fuck Keith Thurman, man. He always been an opportunist, for real, and it's not gonna change. And yeah, you're right. You're talking like you high mind, like you get these fighters be getting too big for their britches. It's the same shit that happened to Tio immediately when he beat Lomachenko. He immediately turned into everything people didn't like about boxing, bro. He had a fan base. People said he was gonna beat Lomo. After he beat him, he turned into some fucking clown. But really, that's just who the fuck he was. He was just waiting to act like an ass immediately. He flipped the switch. It didn't even have to settle in. That motherfucker was an ass in the post press conference. You know what I'm saying? Like he already had a foregone plan to duck Devin Haney and shit. Like, but the titles sometimes, yo, or just the feeling like boxing is about, it's a mental game, and they give these fighters too much fucking confidence, man. It should be ridiculous. And Keith Thurman, bro, you haven't. I understand. All right, you beat Sean Porter, you beat Danny Garcia. Like, but other than that, you have no real credible wins other than them two motherfuckers, in my opinion, of recent. This shit, then you fought them years ago. Like, you haven't been doing shit recently. You fought Manny, you got dropped, and you lost. So your face was Keith Thurman face looked the worst ever after he fought.
Right.
It looked worse than Manny Pacquiao made his face look. But you ain't fight nobody. Like, I think Ugas will fucking beat Keith Thurman, yo. When he fought Mario Barrios and he couldn't drop Mario Barrios after throwing the kitchen sink at him, and Mario Barrios touched his body and kind of hurt him and shit. It's like, bruh, you be on your point too, just like Canelo, nigga. Like, you ain't one time, not even close, bruh. You not even three-piece, bruh. You not even three-piece spicy time, Keith Thurman. Like, you can hit people with all types of shit. Ain't shit gonna happen. Like, when it come to these new fighters coming up, he knew Earl was gonna spank him. That's why he was saying all this stupid ass shit. People was making channels because how Keith Thurman was looking, just to talk about how dumb he was looking. Like, that shit was crazy as hell. It came out the blue. He was like, I can't just go to the top of the ladder. Okay, so you saying EJ's at the top of the ladder? Like, you was saying all types of incriminating shit about yourself. He's not on my to-do list.
Yeah,
I'm not ready. Like, bruh. The fuck, you was talking all types of shit, and then at the same time, after a while, he said that he'll fight Conor McGregor after he fought Mayweather. I was like, bro, so you'll fight Conor, but you're not fighting nobody else, and you just holding two titles. Like, man, get this motherfucker the fuck.
The man said he couldn't fight
jabroni.
The man said he couldn't fight EJ unless he's 100%, right? And so he talking about his little arm injury or whatever the fuck. But then you turn around and fight Pacquiao while you had the injury. It's like, dude, shut up, bro. Nobody want to hear this shit no more. It's just fake shit, you know. I talked to Keith this weekend, though. I talked to him this weekend. I said, Keith, I said, you know what this is? He said, it's 78. He said, oh, man, what's up? You know what this nigga said to me? The nigga said, when it feels like the world is on your shoulders and all of the madness has got you going crazy, it's time to get out. Step out into the street, but all of the action is right there at your feet. Well, I said, all right, that's enough. I just hung up on the nigga. I ain't got time for no more debarge from Keith Thurman at all. It's a wrap, nigga. Jermaine, 419 in the super chat. What's happening with him? He says, B-Hop the creepy type, be walking around the house at night while everyone is asleep. But stay in the room all day while everyone is awake. I can't do it with you niggas. I can't do it. Yo, it's niggas like that for real though, bro. It's niggas like, and grandma always let them niggas stay at the house. It's niggas like that for real, bro. That's a creepy ass, and you ain't lying about that shit. Niggas stay in this room all day, but then in the middle of the night where everybody's asleep, kids is in the room and shit, here come this nigga in the kitchen making sandwiches and making noise and shit, trying to get somebody to wake up with him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, creepy ass nigga. Fuck that nigga there, man. But anyway, Ash, tell the people they can find you.
You can find me right here on YouTube on Ashley's Corner. I wrote my name in there. Everybody should know it's Ashley's Corner. Corner spelled with a K. Ashley spelled with two E's, apostrophe S. Right here on YouTube, I go live every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can catch me live on my corner. And I have a Twitter account, and under the same handle, Ashley's Corner. I have an IG under candid underscore a.g. You can check me on that too. And yeah, I'll be around. I'll be around.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Make sure you go check out the Sister Ashley Corner, her YouTube page. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also, hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Get the likes all the way up before y'all get up out of here. Let me see who we got here. We got Code 189 in the super chat showing love. Salute, homie. He says, B-Hop can drink a 2-liter of soda without opening his mouth. Damn creep. That's fucked up. That's fucked all the way up, bro. That's horrendous. But yeah, man, we're gonna see y'all in a minute, man. My homie KQKC, what it do, KQ? See you in the building, homie. Make sure y'all go and check out the homie KQKC Boxing, who's coming up next, you dig? And we up out of here. I'll catch y'all later on with some short videos. Check the channel later on, man. We up out of here. Deuces.